You can all hear me okay? Is it coming through the mics? The mic? Well, there are two mics. Well, it's always so interesting. The YouTube zooms it in more than my actual camera, so I'm always a little caught off guard by what the actual shot is when I go live. And I'm realizing I have to wait for it all to also be live. Did I set an ad on this one? I didn't do. Well, they optimize certain things. Yeah, it's you know, I don't want to be one of the people always complaining about the algorithm. Echo? It's echoing a lot for you guys? I can really make it echo if I turn on the sound to see what it's doing for you. About an 8-second echo. Why? Oh, and not an 8-second, but 80% echo. Could you have me open in 2 tabs or something, Black Mage, perhaps? That would do it. Hi, Tony. Yeah, I should go to that group chat more. Haven't. Okay, I was like, it sounds normal to me. Yeah, no, I've done that before, like have it open in 2 tabs or something. So I'm also a little bit nervous because as soon as it was like shortly after I sent the link out to everyone that I got a flash flood warning for this area. So I mean, my apartment doesn't flood, but I'm just like hoping all the power stays on and everything. If it's thunderstorming. Double tapping. Oh, give me 1 second. I lost the stream on my screen. Can get it back. There we go. Okay. I need to look at you guys more. When I look at I have the chat down here, and you guys are up here. So I gotta work on reading and looking up. Don't look at you. I mean, I can't actually see you. I can just look at. I can just pretend. Yeah, no. So it rained. Like last week was somewhat sunny, but the week before that it just rained all week. Or I guess this week is the sunny one. I don't know. What is time? What did I call the stream? Oh, going out, open mics. I'm a secret. I'm trying to think of all the things I need to talk to you guys about. Yeah. So I know it's been a bit. I have been doing stuff, and I've even been writing songs and whatnot. I just haven't been posting them here yet, and there are reasons for that. So I wrote one very specific song that needed to be performed live. It's a really good song, but the joke of the song is that I'm making the audience feel awkward. So, are they in red highlights? It's there used to be a lot more colors in this just besides red. I think everything besides the red has faded out. So basically now it's red highlights. There's like some pale blue or things in there as well. It used to be brighter. But yeah, so because I wrote this song, that the point of the song is sort of to it's a very audience interactive song, and I was like, I need to go out and film this live. So because of that, I've been going out to open mic nights. Pittsburgh area, which was a new experience for me. I always thought my songs were a little too weird and niche to be appreciated by the general public at open mic nights or at open mics, but I think anime and everything is a bit more mainstream than it used to be, for sure. And I also have a number of normal-ish songs at this point too that I can sing. And that's been fun. It's been really fun. I recorded it one time, but I didn't really like the recording, so I went to another open mic the next day, and there was a person there who could record it for you, and so I did that. I had them recorded, but then they went on vacation, so I needed the recording back, and I got the recording back, and it was really good, but all the sound was coming through like the soundboard, so you can hear the song really well, but you can't hear the audience reaction very well. And the whole point of the song is to interact with the audience. So I have to go record it again. But it's worth the wait, I think. It's just been like, I keep thinking that I'll have this song next week because the song is done. But it's just so much harder to like get a good live performance with all the tech stuff going correctly. But that is a fun song. And I don't know, I mean, I could give you a preview of it, but it's not the same without a live audience. I mean, like I could probably just play it for you, but then you'd understand why it needs a live audience, because it's so fun live. I guess I should just play it. You just have to imagine it with a live audience, and then you'll know why I haven't posted just the me alone in my room performing this. The song is about the basic setup is that you know, when you're on stage performing, you don't know who's gonna come in and see you there, and you have no control over who is in your audience, and sometimes that can cause uncomfortable situations. So I keep performing this out live, so hopefully I know it. But I didn't practice it right before the live stream, so who knows. I usually practice my things like right before I'm about to perform them as well, just to make sure I still know them, but we'll see. They say entertainers seek a captive audience that cannot leave, that has to listen to whatever they say. But I wonder if those people know that in the middle of a set or show, the ones up here also can't leave the stage. Yeah, no matter who comes in right now to stand in front of me right now, be it my ex or my boss or my overly religious aunt, that's standing there in front of me, as much as I might want to leave. Got one more song to sing, looks like I can't. So I'm a captive entertainer and I cannot leave the stage, or I don't think they'll let me play here again. Yeah, even if someone walks in I never want to see again, I'll sing to both my enemies and friends. And you can look around the room and wonder if it's one of you I wrote this song for, but I promise you, you'll never know that I wrote this song for one of you, unless of course that person's you. And in that case, I sort of wish you'd go. So side-eye all your friends right now and see if you can figure out which one of you among your peers upset me. It could be hypothetical, just thought it would be fun to troll you all and see if anyone here gets me. Or maybe in my captive state, I thought I'd like to share the pain and awkwardness I felt when they walked in here. Since I wanna leave and I'm not able, maybe I'd like to turn the table so I'm not the only one who feels locked in here. 'Cause I'm a captive entertainer and I cannot leave the stage, or I don't think they'll let me play here again. Yeah, even if someone walks in I never want to see again, I'll sing to both my enemies and friends. And you can look around the room and wonder if it's one of you I wrote this song for, but I promise you you'll never know that I wrote this song for one of you, unless of course the person's you. And in that case, you jerk face, you should go. Yeah, in that case, I really wish you'd go. But now you can't go, 'cause then they know it would blow your cover, it would ruin my joke. So who's the captive now? I guess we're both a little stuck right now. But even so, I'm still a captive entertainer and I cannot leave the stage, or I don't think they'll let me play here again. Yeah, even if someone walks in I never want to see again, I'll sing to both my enemies and friends. And you can look around the room and wonder if it's one of you I wrote this song for, but I promise you you'll never know that I wrote this song for one of you, unless of course that person's you. And in that case, you jerk face, you should go. Oh, 'cause I don't wanna talk after the show. And you can stay all night, I cannot make you go. But there's no consequences in the audience, just so you know. You out there, you're always free to go. And if you wait a few more songs, they'll never know. It's such a, it has to be done live, but it's such a song, like a mood. I don't know if I should tell you if it's inspired by real people or not. Not want any of you know. But yeah, no, the joke of that song is to make people like look at each other. And it works really well live. I just haven't been able to capture like an adequate performance of it yet, where like all the sound stuff is working. But hopefully this week or next week. Yeah. A bit of audio crackling. Could be. I don't know if that's on like my end or your end. I'm not overly hearing it myself. But you're hearing it? Okay. I mean, all of my things are fully plugged in. I'm not hearing a lot of pops on my end. I don't know if it's something on YouTube's side. I'll have to play with it later. Yeah, so that song inspired me to go out and be performing at open mics, and so I'm and I didn't know at the one open mic that I went that they actually let you do more than one song. So they liked me enough that they were like, you can do two, and I was like, what do I do? Which like I can do plenty of songs. I just prefer to know in advance what I'm singing, especially if I have to be like, oh wait, what song would the general populace understand? Whatever I just wiggled fixed it. Okay, interesting, because I certainly couldn't hear the pops. But yeah, no, because of that, I've been going out. Like, I realized, open mics are cool. I do know why I wasn't doing more of them, but I realized, yeah, I should be doing those. It's also really good for me. I feel like for memorization's sake, performing the song live cements it in my head in a way that performing it, even if I practice it 100 times and perform it for camera in front of you, it does not cement it in the same way. Like the adrenaline turns on. And I guess that's part of the other things in my title was the open mics are interesting. And so I'm always nervous. As much as I've performed and as many songs as I wrote on YouTube, I am a nervous person. Like I don't think I'm gonna get on stage and bomb or anything, but I'm always a little worried about. Well, no, I don't even know if it's that I'm worried about what people think. I mean, I'm definitely worried about hitting a wrong chord or something. But I get excited, and I like I still feel all like the excited nerves and adrenaline, and you will always see me. No, I don't go on stage with a bomb. Yeah, sometimes. But like, and I'm always a little bit, because my songs are a bit out there, I'm always a little scared of performing for a new audience. And I'm also bad at self-promotion. So if people like ask if I've like performed before or whatnot, I'm like, oh yeah, I post some stuff online. I don't really know how to tell people that like, yes, I perform, but I perform at anime conventions. It just seems like an awkward thing to throw out there upon just meeting people. And so I think people see me and they see me like pacing around nervously, because you guys always see me like standing in the corner or sitting in the corner of my room, like in song mode. So I'm just stationary and I'm like, or like I'm swaying to the side, but I'm like stationary enough and I'm looking at the camera and whatnot. But left to have all this time before a performance, I pace. And I pace anyway. Like I'm one of those people like that paces on the phone. I pace when I'm thinking about stuff, but I'm always pacing. And so people always I go to open mics and people think I am terrified. And I'm not. Like I'm nervous, but I'm always like nervous. And I feel like because of that, it almost like feels like I'm like hustling people or something, because they go on like they see this little like tiny person in there. Well, I'm a tiny person. I make myself look smaller. I'm like, because I'm nervous and I'm like pacing, and then I get on stage and I write and I sing like funny stuff, and it always like throws people off. And I'm just like, I told you I performed. I just didn't know how to explain how I performed. So. I mean, I do. Well, am I I don't know, Mar. Did I argue with you about being tiny once? You're tall. Like I'm average. I'm 5'5". But I slouch a lot. But that is the average height for ladies. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I'm deceiving people slightly by looking so nervous and then getting on stage and singing the weird songs I sing. And I don't think I actually am, because I tell them. They just don't. I don't think it. Even if I say like I perform at anime conventions or I write a bunch of stuff online, they don't really understand what that means. So. But 5'5" is not that short, is it? I'm pretty sure it's the national average. I've definitely met people I'm shorter than and people who are taller than me. Yeah. Okay. You see, I'm gullible. Is the problem here. So, but yeah, I feel like maybe it's just me being bad at self-promotion, but and it is kind of fun to surprise people, but I'm not trying to deceive them. It always feels a little weird. The thing is, I already like No, I mean, I know. You're not going to give me a complex. I know what the average is. But. Okay. I always. Yeah. Making me lose my train of thought. Not that I have much of one. So, what? So, yes, that song should be going up. A live, cool version of that song should be going up soon, whether that is next week or the following week. What else did I put in the title? Birthdays. I have one of those coming up. It is not my birthday now, but I have one coming up, and it's like a bigger birthday. So, yeah. So I've been trying to figure out. Well, I know what I'm doing for that already. Like I have a combination thing I'm planning with a friend, and I was also thinking of birthdays everywhere. I mean, are humans like other mammals? Just more of us are born in the spring. Like I don't know what the actual ratio is. Is there any of that? Thanks. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do another live stream before my actual birthday, so you can wish me happy birthday now if you want. And I tend not to tell you guys when my actual birthday exactly is. Just because, I don't know, my mom always enforced that I shouldn't for like identity reasons. I don't know. I think if there's a bunch of ways to steal identity if people really want to now, so whatever. But in January and March, yeah. Happy future birthday. Yeah, it's like end mid-April. I'm just barely a Taurus, so that gives you some idea of it. If you follow the star signs, which probably a lot of people don't. I don't know. So yeah. No, I'm not doing that. Black Mage is gonna figure out if more humans are born during the spring. Do humans have a mating season? Oh God. Yeah, but my birthday's coming up, and I'll actually be turning 30. So I'm not that weirded out by it. I feel like I had a friend. So I had a friend talking with me about it, being like, "Are you like getting insecure? What's going on?" And I think the best thing I've said about it so far is like turning 30, and it should feel like a big deal. But people have been insulting me online by calling me 30 since I've been about 17. Like, preteens have been insulting me by saying, "You're 30," since I was a 17-year-old. So, what is age? Now they'll just be right. They'll be like, "You're 30," and I'll be like, "Yeah." I don't know. It's also probably gonna get a tattoo at some point soon. I would be my first tattoo. But I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's been one I've been like wanting for several years, so I don't think I'm gonna regret it, but who knows. One of my other friends who is also turning 30, so what am I getting a tattoo of? It's like, I don't know where exactly I want it, but it's like, you know how some people get like a little flock of birds? It's like that, but it's like 3 little dragon silhouettes, and I wanted it like to be like connected with like stars or something behind it. So Yeah, so it's like a little bit mini flock of dragons. And it's just because I love like all the high fantasy stuff, and I always have. And I have a little like several little like pet dragon things, like stuffed plushies, and I like dragons. um, but I feel like I don't know. We'll have to see if I start liking tattoos. They're probably always gonna have like fantasy vibes to it, or like whimsical somehow vibes to anything I get. But I was like 30, 30 seems like a good time to start transitioning from the, cute, like I don't know. I can't pull it off probably anyway, but like I'm not sure I'll be able to keep playing the cute young characters forever. So it seems like a good time to like transition over to badass if I can make the leap. Except I'm not badass. But I can get a tattoo and pretend. Ah. Well, maybe I can be both. But just so yeah. I don't know. It depends on who you're talking to, how old people think you are. People who see me like on stage at cons tend to always think I'm a few years older than them. I think just because we like always want people in, like I always want YouTubers to be older than me. Like YouTubers like to be older than me and not younger than me. I'm like, and like I think certain people like it's age is very subjective, so people see what they want to see. Yeah, so because of that, people have also been like, I think at cons, people have always thought I've been about 26, and since I've been like 19, but they still think I'm like 26. I'm like, okay, as long as it's not changing, we're good. Oh yeah, no, I don't actually want to think about how old all of our fandoms are. Really, like that is how you feel old. Or when you see like little people on TikTok or something being like, "Oh, this is a classic anime," and you're just being like, "No, that wasn't that long ago. Come on." Yeah. Yeah. It's strange. It is strange. But yeah, so did I write anything else in my title that I like have to hit so I'm not clickbaiting you? 30 years ago used to mean disco era. Yeah, I mean, at any point in time, 30 years ago meant something different. So. Yeah, 30 years ago now is 90s. So. Okay, do people want me to improv songs? I did bring a madlib. There are enough of you here that madlib might work. I also, or I can play more songs. I can play more of the songs I've been playing at the open mic night. What else have I been doing? Still just struggling with when to sleep on night shift. So the things I was doing before I was doing open mics, I was doing a lot of karaoke with friends, which I'm not doing quite as much of that now. I still like it, but I just, open mics feel more productive. Like they actually at least make me memorize my songs. There's karaoke. Chatting is also good. I mean, chatting might be good. I don't think I'm that interesting. I don't think I'm that good at just talking to the camera. Personally, like at least this point I had some things to say. I don't know if just getting on camera is it feels boring to me. Oh, thank you. I actually sang I'm interesting. Like I'm interesting. I write songs on YouTube. Do I have to think I'm no. No, I don't have to be interesting all the time. But like this is also part of the reason I don't really vlog is because I don't well, I it's a, okay, what is interesting is I actually am doing stuff now. Back when I was trying to vlog at times, I felt like what is there to vlog about? I am staying home and doing nothing. And now I am actually going out and doing stuff. And there is probably a lot of interesting things I could say, but also some of that stuff gets personal and then I don't want to share it because what if those people watch my videos? But I don't know. Yeah. Going out and doing stuff can be interesting. I think we're friends. If you guys are here when there's like only 10 people watching my live stream, we're friends. I don't actually see the number right now, but yeah. Was there a class called the Philosophy of Friendship? Oh, see, the problem is you didn't befriend the teacher. No, I don't know. You probably shouldn't befriend the teachers. They're teachers, not friends. I don't know. Just a random person. Yeah, I mean, it's friends to a certain extent. Oh, I do feel like I need to, one song I've been sort of like fiddling with writing is I just need to write like a, you know, generic like power of friendship in like in media song. Magical Girl Friendship. No, it's not even Magical Girls, it's everyone. It's all of those shows. And like, can you defeat stuff with the power of friendship? Yes. Like, friends help in real life, but not as much as in fiction. Like they're great, but friends also cause a lot of problems in real life. But they're good. Okay. Yeah, like you can't usually defeat the big bad with friendship. Friends can, you know, help you get over some personal things, but also don't use your friends as like your therapist. And I don't know, like, but it's good to have friends that are supportive and there for you, and like, and be supportive and there for them, and like friends can be great, but it's just not quite the same. Friendship is magic. I used to wonder what friendship could be. That song already exists. I'm not calling you out. No, it's not you. Also, I could like write some really salty songs if I wanted to, but like I feel like the captive entertainer, about as salty as I get. I don't actually like putting people on blast in songs at all. I just want to like write happy songs most of the time. And I think that's the other thing is like when I'm going through stuff, then all of my songs get kind of sad and I don't like sharing them anymore. Plus, I also know that's not why people watch me. Like, no one watches this channel for sad songs. Although I do like the villain origin story thing that I wrote. Nah, you guys are good. You don't cause too many problems. But um yeah, I'm just like I will write like subtle sad songs, but I'm not gonna like Taylor Swift or Olivia Rodriguez it. We're like, I think that song's about this specific person. Um, like the more power to them, they're great. But like, I just I would feel bad. I don't like being mean. I've come to realize it that there are times when I have to do it. Like I have to stand up for myself a bit and like set certain boundaries and things, but I do not enjoy it. Oh. So it'd be more fun if I did enjoy it. I can enjoy being fake mean. Like I think, Captive Entertainer is a fun song but it's much more fun if the person isn't actually in the audience. I have yet to sing it with like any of the people that actually annoy me in the audience, and I don't know if I would not enjoy that as much. But it would probably happen eventually, like if that's in a set list. I'll have to just go with it. Be like, I wonder if they know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get very thoughtful in some songs, and like a little bit sad, but I think it's more like the like that I am sad because of other people's song that I have trouble writing. I'm gonna just like I'm sad because normal situation stuff. No, not calm people. I don't need you guys trying to figure it out. No. Ears are not required. Ears are nice. Wait, what are we talking? Well, Hey There Adora is from the point of view of someone else. I am Katra in that song, and Katra is broody and mean. I can pretend to be mean, okay? It's actually being mean that I do not like to be. I'm getting better at it though. Maybe it's because I'm turning 30. What song request? My oh, I don't actually understand this song request. Be like, oh, or because my ears are hidden by the. Oh, hey there, Adora. Oh, okay. You're requesting I sing Hey There, Adora. I do not know that one. That is normally my excuse. Neko is because I don't have ears. I can't sing Hey Adora because that one I never do live because I'm never dressed as Katra. So the only time I practiced it was for that video. You imagine me singing Hey There Adora at open mic. People be like, who are any of this? Could do Rivals to Lovers, similar vibes. I could do Hey There. I could do it a cappella. Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, I was bonding with one of the people I met at open mic because they also liked Shira. So, maybe. But I keep popping out the chat and then I can no longer see my camera angle anymore. My computer screen is too small. All right, I'll sing Rivals to Lovers, and then maybe do a madlib if people want, or continue ranting about things I'm not actually gonna tell you about. I don't know. Oh, whatever. Okay. Pretend to be mean. Rivals to Lovers. I was so close this time, all I dreamed in my hand. I thought I'd grab it in the night, no one would know that was the plan. But then a sudden blast of light, and all I dreamed of slipped away, and the dust cleared to show your stupid grinning face. And so you're standing in my way again, with your stupid gang of clingy friends, and you say this is getting predictable, and I say setting that trap was despicable. You just raise an eyebrow and help me to my feet, and nicely done, now my embarrassment's complete. You make me wanna rage quit, wanna hide beneath the covers, call you up and say, hey, can we change this rivals thing to lovers? Wanna sword fight neath the moonlight and then kiss beneath the stars? Oh, tell me, why do you make hating you so hard? 'Cause you're so pretty, you're so stupid, you're so noble, you're so smug. I'd like to strangle you, but maybe I would settle for a hug. And if I squeeze so hard it makes you think your blood vessels might pop, it's 'cause I'm not sure if I want your heart to race or stop. And the truth is I've always admired you. You're everything I'm not. And yet we're way too similar. It makes my blood run hot. Don't wanna think I might not be the one true rival that you seek. If you find bigger fish to fry, I'm just the monster of your week. But I will keep on getting stronger till I'm your main adversary. So in the meantime, don't you lose to anyone but me. Do I make you wanna rage quit, wanna hide beneath the covers, call you up and say, hey, can we change this rivals thing to lovers? Wanna sword fight neath the moonlight and then kiss beneath the stars? Oh, tell me, why do you make hating you so hard? Because you make me wanna rage quit, wanna hide beneath the covers, call you up and say, hey, can we change this rivals thing to lovers? Wanna sword fight neath the moonlight and then kiss beneath the stars? God damn it, why do you make hating you so hard? Why is hating you so hard? Yeah. So that was a little mean. More just like mad. But yeah, I also don't have the ears for Heodora, obviously. When you typed, I don't have ears are not required. My brain, for some reason, did not go to cat ears. It went to human ears are not required. And I'm like, true, but they are nice. I enjoy having them. Ah. So, yeah, that song's also not very me in real life. The people that I don't actually dislike very many people. And the people that get me to the point where I actually dislike them, I don't want anything to do with them anymore. Like I can get the rivalry thing a bit, but yeah. Like I can get like rival friendship be things turning into that, but like not all out enemies. I don't know. Depends on the scenario, you know. Maybe if there's more history there, you know, like Catra and Adora, childhood friends, then enemies, then like then they get back, but yeah. No, I feel like I'm actually like pretty slow to anger, so but if you get me there, I don't come back from it super easily. You guys always like glitter and swirls. It's also vaguely mean. Is this just like me trying to figure out what my mean songs are because I keep talking about? See, it is fun to be mean in like fictional scenarios, and it is also fun to be mean in Captive Entertainer, but that's a more funny song. I don't know if I would enjoy being mean in non-fictional scenario songs. It depends. Like I did actually really like writing the villain origin story, which isn't mean but is really sad and was kind of vaguely about real things, but was very. But you see, you're not gonna make me your enemy by doing normal, annoying things. As I said, it doesn't, like, that stuff doesn't get to me. You have to, like, really screw up. Digging through my song history is how you make me sing songs that I don't know. Oh, I played Procrastination the other day at the open mic, though. I know that one, which I never know. I can play Procrastination, because do it, okay. This is actually a real, one of like the fun things about performing these songs live, especially because for the open mic crowd, because the open mic crowd makes me do songs I don't normally do, because I have songs that work for anime conventions, and then there's songs that work for the open mic crowd, is I don't know when people are gonna laugh. And sometimes they laugh at places I wasn't expecting them to laugh. Like, I remember it actually messed me up the first time because I wasn't expecting it. When I sang Captive Entertainer, maybe it was because I was singing it, like, you know, to an open mic crowd, which was also a bunch of musicians. But one of the lines that cracked people up was, "I don't want to talk after the show." And I didn't even think that was a funny line. I was just like, oh, okay. They liked it. Okay, sorry. I am procrastinating the procrastination song. I will play it. 5 a.m. and I was planning to get up and get to work. 5 a.m. is what I set my alarm for. But when the time came, half asleep, I hit snooze a few times and then a few times more. I looked back at the clock and it was 8 and I was late. 9 a.m. and I was planning to take a break and eat some food while I watched an episode of a show. But then one episode turned into 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, and you know, I didn't think about the clock, and pretty soon it's afternoon. So this is what they call procrastination. A poor sense of time and a lack of motivation. A vague sense of guilt, unrealistic expectations. This is what they call procrastination. 1 p.m. and I was planning to actually get to work. 1 p.m. and I said I could work faster if I took a moment to step back and clear my head. I swore I'd get started right after. One more chapter, one more nap, one more game, one more snack, One more video, a shower, walking through a field of flowers, a dumb argument on Facebook about who we should be hating, a comment saying that I found this random video because I was procrastinating, right after I get my room clean, after I patch up my blue jeans, after I'm done mowing the lawn, after I'm done singing this song, right after I'm done singing this song, after I'm done singing this song. Da 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 da. This is what they call procrastination. A poor sense of time and a lack of motivation, a vague sense of guilt, unrealistic expectations. This is what they call procrastination. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. They say, well, I was planning to be really lazy tomorrow after getting all my work done today. But hey, if I was planning to be really lazy tomorrow, well, I guess I ought to do it today. Okay. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. They say, well, I was planning to be really lazy tomorrow after getting all my work done today. But hey, if I was planning to be really lazy tomorrow, well, I guess I ought to do it today. Okay. So this is what they call procrastination. A poor sense of time and a lack of motivation, a vague sense of guilt, unrealistic expectations. This is what they call procrastination. This is what they call procrastination. Just a couple small miscalculations, a preference for instant gratification, a lack of consideration for the ramifications, creative excuses and justifications, a lot of BS and imagination, a last-minute panic about the situation, dragging simple rhymes out for too long a duration. This is what they call procrastination. This is what they call procrastination. This is what they call procrastination. 10 p.m. and I think it's a bit late for me to start. My brain's just a little too tired. But I'll wake up early and get straight to work. What's that face for? Don't call me a liar. But before that, I have a couple videos to view. I look back at the clock and then it's 2. What can you do? Maybe this is what they call procrastination. I think this is what they call procrastination. 5 a.m. and I was planning to get up and get to work. 5 a.m. is what I set my alarm for. Yeah, that's the song. It's so long. and you know, if I get the chords wrong, I can just say that I procrastinated practicing, which is true. It's always true. Yeah, so don't forget to like this video. You know, it helps, theoretically. Yeah, you're like, when you realize she's in a loop, you're like, oh shit, yeah, it's real. That was definitely a not having a day job procrastination song. Now it's like, go to work. Say I'll do stuff once I get home from work. Don't do stuff once I get home from work. Dere. Ooh, I might almost know it. I don't think I know all of it, but I think I know some of it. That one's interesting too, because there are a couple different parts to sing. If I can remember how it starts. You keep acting like I think. Can you remind me of the first line? There song. I mean, I could just look it up. Because if I know the rest of it, Dere song. Every time I talk about live shows, makes me want to go see something I do live. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of fun. I don't do enough of them. I'm trying to get out and do them more. Oh, okay. I know the first line. But another live show I'm doing soon, although it's still in Pittsburgh. I'm so sorry. Is I actually applied to do Millvale Music Festival, which is just like a little Millvale's a place in Pittsburgh, and they do a festival, and local people can apply, and so I did. So I'm performing for like 40 minutes there. Not much of a performance, but it's still a performance, and I was like, oh, that's another reason I'm working on all my mainstream songs that normal people will understand. Yeah, I guess it's just starting to get more like connected with the community of little, like not really a little fest. I mean, it's kind of big. It's just, it's popular. Lots of people go. I don't know. But it's, parking's hard to find. It's big enough that it's hard to park. It's just like Millvale is a location in Pittsburgh, and it just kind of gets taken over by musicians for a weekend. So they like put different musicians like in all of the venues and outside all the venues. So I'm performing, and just like the weekend's just all music in that area of Pittsburgh all weekend. So it's cool. And you get like a lot of. I just went I just attended it last year, and then I was like, I could do that. So I applied this year, and I wasn't necessarily expecting to get into it because it was my first year applying, and I applied like the last day I could apply because procrastination. Yeah, where are you again, Teddy? You're like in California. My brother lives in California, so like it is theoretically possible for me to do some California conventions at some point in time, but the California conventions are big, and I am still little in the terms of content creation, anime guesting. I am a little local person. I don't know. Isn't 30 too old to get scouted? I don't think I'll get scouted. Besides, I could still do this if I was scouted. I just have to make like a separate Discord channel or something for my old fans. I think got big. Yeah. Oh, you live in Maine. Oh, I was way off. I don't know. My family was talking about vacationing in Maine at some point. Maybe I'd do an open mic night if I vacationed in Maine. But the chances of you running into me there are still slim. I don't know. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, Dede. Alright, we'll see what happens. I never felt like I quite fit until you sat beside me. Then a feeling stirred inside me. I knew it would be okay. Now I always sit beside you. Everybody knows I like you. But you keep acting nervous, like you don't quite think it's safe. Oh, you keep acting like you think I'm... My friends are tsundere, yandere, violent but sweet. Kudere, dandere, puzzles to solve. Himedere, kamidere, kneel at their feet. I'm less exciting, I just love. You keep acting like you think I'm gonna change, like one day I'm gonna turn on you. Oh, senpai, you're so strange. You keep acting like I'm more than what you see, but I don't know this line, but you know me. It's not that complicated. Yeah, you know me. I'm your dede, just vere. Dede, I'm not harsh or cold or scary. I'm just lovey-dovey sweet. I'm your dede, just vere. Dede, I'm just happy-go-lucky, lovey-dovey, dede me. You know me. I wanna walk home in the rain with you, buy a bento box or two. There's nothing there that we can't do, we're gonna be alright. If we stumble on our way, just brush the dust off, it's okay. Something, 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 and I'm standing at your side. Oh, you keep acting like you think I'm gonna change, like one day I'm gonna turn on you. Yeah, senpai, you're so strange. Oh, you keep acting like you're more than what, like I'm more than what you see, but it's not that complicated. No, you know me. Yeah, I cannot keep a secret for the life of me. You know me. I'm your dede, just vere. Dede, I'm not harsh or cold or scary. I'm just lovey-dovey sweet. I'm your dede, just vere. Dede, I'm just happy-go-lucky, lovey-dovey, dede me. You know me. I definitely did not remember all of that. I think there's more. There's more to it. Go watch the old one. Oh, that's the other thing I was noticing recently. So I was like going back. I was going back to relearn all of some of these songs. And never mind. I don't know if I want to talk about that. Sometimes I get surprised by like my appearance in some of the older videos. I think procrastination, especially, I look a little bit unhealthy. Leave it at that. But I don't know if I want to go into that stuff a ton. I think I was on way too strong ADD meds and I wasn't eating enough. Maybe that's what was happening. Oh, still able to write a procrastination song, so it didn't help that much. Or maybe because I was able to write the song, it did help. I think I'm better on a lower dose. Anyways. Well, thank you. And I think red hair is overpowered. I have come to realize from this last hair dye thing. Or that, or I'm going out and doing stuff more. I feel like I get hit on way more with red hair. I don't particularly like it. Sometimes I'm just like, leave me alone. Is that a thing, or am I just crazy? Yeah, no, I also really like red hair. Like, I like how it looks, but I'm not sure it's worth it. Nah. Me? No. I know. Maybe that's the other reason I'm not that concerned about turning 30. I'm like, if I'm still at the stage of I want more people to leave me alone, I'm probably fine. No, it's fine online. I mean, it's not. Well, you're fine, Teddy. Okay. I don't know if it's fine online, but nothing you guys do particularly makes me uncomfortable. It's IRL people. I don't know why I'm just like rambling about all this shit right now. I don't. People are allowed to hit on me. It's fine. I'm not the best at dealing with it, and it's part of me learning to set those boundaries and stuff. And sometimes people push them a bit, but. Yeah, you guys were fine. I eventually tell you when the stuff you do annoys me. Like when we were talking about cannibalism way too much. But that hasn't been for a while, so you can probably talk about it a little again. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about you guys particularly. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just like zoning out and playing chords. You guys have to keep me focused. Or I just like start fidgeting and not talking to you. And that is not an entertaining live stream. So tangent. I don't know what tangents are. Haha. Us keeping you. Yeah, you're better at distracting. No one's been like jumping at the madlib idea, so maybe I won't do that yet. But yeah, no, I think. I don't know. I don't know how much of this I want to get into. Yeah, no, it is good to change things up. We don't have to do madlib every time. But I don't know what this is. I don't feel like this is particularly a great change. Aren't tangents like something I have a strong opinion on. I don't know. Dang. My brain just broke. I don't know. I get overwhelmed when people like me. I don't. want to talk about any of this stuff. Something about anime I have a strong opinion for. Thank you, Black Mage. Yeah. Yeah, but see, strong opinions though, in general, like it's the same as the thing I was talking about with the rivals to lovers thing. Like I feel like I'm pretty chill usually. Like strong, like I have some strong opinions sometimes, but like subs dubs, I'm like both. They're both good. I could sing that song for you. That one I probably know. They're both good in different ways. Isekai, probably too much isekai. I feel like everything's isekai. Like there's so much isekai, and I do like isekai, but so much, and it wouldn't be bad if it didn't all feel the same. So, yeah, modest opinion, like strong opinions. See, this is why I can't come up with like good clickbaity channel titles. I'm not like worst anime ever, blah blah blah. I'm like subpar anime of the day. This is why I'm a bad YouTuber. I need to go for the extremes, and I'm just like, it was fine. You know, I watched it, I enjoyed it. It was good. Or, you know, not my favorite. Blah, 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 blah. I have not watched that yet, but sounds like I should. I'm gonna sing sub or dub, because why not? I think I know it. I might prove myself. Okay, I might prove myself wrong. We'll see. There's a point of contention amongst anime fans, a war that has been waged since shows first aired outside Japan. It's turned sisters against brothers, it's made fans attack each other when they have opposing views over which side they would choose. Sub or dub, would you tell me which is better? Is it dub or sub? And why is it whichever, whether sub or dub? Tell me which do you like more? Is it dub or sub? Well, nothing in the Civil War. Those in favor of the subtitles, they say watching anime in sub is the best way. It's closest to Japan's creation, so little gets lost in translation. Those in favor of the dubbed version, they say watching anime in dub is the right way, so your attention isn't split apart between the subtitles and pretty art. Sub or dub, would you tell me which is better? Is it dub or sub? And why is it whichever, whether sub or dub? Tell me which do you like more? Is it dub or sub? Well, nothing in the Civil War. If you want to know what I say, I don't really think there's a right way. See, mid-opinions. I watch subs when I want to get it fast. I watch dubs when I want to multitask. And you know what? Both arguments make sense. So then it just comes down to preference. And in the end, it's still just anime. So watch and let watch, because why should we say sub or dub? Would you tell me which is better? Is it dub or sub? And why is it whichever, whether sub or dub? Tell me which do you like more? Is it dub or sub? Well, nothing in the Civil War. Sub or dub? Would you tell me which is better? Is it dub or sub? And why is it whichever, whether sub or dub? Tell me which do you like more? Is it dub or sub? Well, nothing in the Civil War. Yeah, that's my sub or dub opinion. I'm just like, let people watch it. Yeah. However you want to enjoy your media, you go for it. Monster was like slow, but it was fun. I will agree with you on the older shows. I don't know about the newer ones. I feel like dubs are pretty good in recent years. And I like multitasking, so I definitely watch more dubs. But then I run out of things to watch, and then I run out of new episodes, and I watch the subs, switch over. Sometimes you do lose a bit of context. I love one of my favorite examples of losing a little bit of context is Death Note. The Light's supposed to be this genius character, right? And he's zoning out, looking out the window like a main character anime person does, and the teacher calls on him and asks him to read this thing in English class, and in the Japanese it's all impressive because Light is suddenly speaking English perfectly, and he's like, oh well, or supposedly perfectly, but he's speaking English well, without paying attention. And in the dub it's just Light can read. Well done. You can also read English, which is the language you're already speaking. So sometimes you lose a little context, but not much. You can figure it out. But no, what are we talking about? You don't have to read and focus on the plot. Yeah. Multitasking, or just has a little bit less attention. Yeah. Sometimes I don't want to only be able to stare at the screen, which is because I do not know Japanese, so that is what I do when I watch anime. So if I watch subs, I tend to watch subs while I'm eating or something, where there's literally I have one thing to do and it doesn't require me to look down. Watch it for the plot. What was I thinking? I don't know. We have to get me on another topic, or I'm just gonna be rambling about things that annoy me again. I don't know why I'm stuck on this today. I kind of do, but ramble. Oh no, I don't know. Gunpla live stream win. maybe that's the next thing I do. Also, are live streams supposed to be vertical now? YouTube tells me they're supposed to be vertical, and I'm like, huh. I know it's because everyone likes, or doesn't necessarily but is sort of forced to be on shorts. And I'm just like, vertical feels weird. Do you guys have a preference? But see, I'm used to vertical, or horizontal, so I do horizontal, but that doesn't mean I couldn't do vertical. Maybe YouTube would send it out to more people if I did vertical. You see more of my wall. I guess you might see more of me? Vertical? Do I stand up if I do a vertical live stream? Right now I'm seated. I don't know if I want to stand for this long. I don't have to stand. You might see the guitar better, but you'd only see this much of it. So I don't know. You guys have no real preference. Maybe I'll try a vertical one sometime. See what happens. Branch out. I have been starting to, I mean, I've only done like 2, but probably gonna keep going and start chopping up more of my videos for shorts. See if that helps the algorithm like me again. I don't know. But I'm having fun either way. So that's all that matters. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Vertical is for people with short attention spans. Well, live streams in general aren't for people with short attention spans. So a watch along stream, we could totally do it. I just have to figure out how. I don't know if YouTube, so I'd have to like look into how other channels do it. And do it. Cause yeah, I like watching stuff with people. Although, So watch along streams are like you're watching it with me and I'm commenting on it. Is that's how it's supposed to be? That's interesting because I hate when people do that. Like no, like I like that. Like I'm definitely one of those people that's like, don't talk during the movie if it's like something I want people to focus on. You don't have to comment, but you can. But what is the point of me not commenting? Just you can just like, or do we talk about it after? It's like yeah. I'd have to see if that works on how that works on YouTube. Is it just like we all start it together? Because I know copyright won't allow any of that stuff. Like we all just like time it. TikTok changed a lot of things. I mean, everyone imitated the format for like shorts and reels. I don't know if it's ruined them per se. I don't particularly like TikTok. TikTok didn't particularly like me. I don't know if I want to get in that. But I need to, yeah. But TikTok, I don't know. It's fine. Not focus. Yeah, well, that's fair. But I feel like that's so like I'm good with that if we're watching something bad or like something we haven't like seen before. But I feel like when I share something good with people, I'm just like shush, watch the part. Did you see that part? Like people get mad at me for for not letting them do other stuff while we're watching shows. I'm like, because I'm just like, but this is awesome. It's hypocritical because I love multitasking. But like if this, I don't know. I'm a hypocrite. I have to think about the show. Like I don't know. It would depend on the thing. If it was like, I don't think I'd be good at, I might have to do it like something I've already watched and then I'm sharing with you. I would probably have better commentary on. So it wouldn't be like live reaction, which isn't really what you're talking about anyway. But I do like, one of my favorite things to do is like share with people shows I've already watched. So, because I'm like, it's good. Focus on this part, it's cool. I don't know if that's like good commentary, but like this part makes me happy. I don't know. I can definitely say more entertaining things than that, but nothing comes to mind right now. I recommend only good shows. So yeah, I mean probably good shows. Although there is a certain charm in watching bad shows in a group. Like bad shows are no fun to watch by yourself. They're fun to watch in a group. I think TikTok's just weird. It's really hard to like, or it used to be really hard to have like a nuanced conversation about anything. But it was also like very easy for things to go viral in like either good ways. I mean, it's hard to have a nuanced conversation on the internet anyway. But TikTok is not built for that. But there is so much I don't know, certain areas of TikToks are very like very great. And like fun and happy. And then certain parts are very angry, which is the internet in general. But I feel like especially like the fandom side of TikTok got really weird during the pandemic. So the fandom side of everything got a little more toxic in recent years, but I don't know. Hard to like have any nuanced discussion about some of the stuff that makes people mad on TikTok. But okay. I'll sing another song, I guess. What time is it? I mean, I've been doing this for an hour and a half. I'm losing steam a little. I don't know that I actually feel like ranting about any of the stuff I ranted about further than that. Maybe I shouldn't have ranted about them to begin with. Oh, I don't think it matters. But, what songs do you want to hear? Sharknado 5. And yeah. What did I just word there? Oh, you recommend only good shows. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay. Oh, I could play buffering. I feel like that's one of the ones that gets a little real at times. I could play. I don't want to play Villain Origin Story. I played Phantom Ghost the other night at open mic. It went real well. It was fun. I got people to sing. A lot of people actually got those jokes. That's not like specific fandom. That's just fandom in general. I'll have to push the bar at open mic and see how many people understand anime. I mean, there are certain songs that people will understand even if they don't understand anime. Like people understand explaining anime to parents, regardless. Okay. You guys not talking to me anymore? I'm not giving you a lot of things to talk about. Because I am buffering because my brain just died. All right. Let me go with buffering. Sort of part of what I'm talking about anyway. Whew. Wind the toy and watch it go. Sky turns gray, so watch it snow. Plant a seed and watch it grow. Focus all system functions on processing. Pause, let it catch up. Double check that we're connected. Maybe that's enough. Close all those other active downloads. Go outside for a run. In the time it takes to buffer, the video could have been done, but it's it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering. We want things at lightning speed to be there when we want or need. No waiting, no reaction time. We do not like to wait. Think of all that you could do while waiting for this to get done. That spinning circle signifies that thing that we all hate. Maybe you should read a book, you know that books don't buffer. Maybe you should read a book, you wouldn't have to suffer. Maybe you should read a book, you know that books don't buffer. Maybe you should read a book or maybe refresh the page. Still buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, it's buffering, Plant a seed and watch it grow. Feelings I'm afraid to show. No. Promise to me you'd never go. Feelings I'm afraid to show. Push too hard and watch me. I'm buffering, just buffering, I'm buffering, I'm buffering, still buffering, I'm buffering, plant a seed and watch it grow. Say goodbye and watch me. Yeah, it's a strange one. Snap, crack, pop. It is raining. Can you guys hear that? That is also happening in the background. Yeah, if I turn it up, you can hear it. Rain sound. I don't know. I feel like maybe these are shitty things to complain about. It's strange. Like, I just mean like it goes strange places. That song. Like, I feel like it's about several different things at once. We have a couple like that. I like doing that, actually. It's one of my favorite things. Well, thank you. It's not actually that strange. I could totally sing that at open mic. What? That is very random and off topic. Black Witch. Your dog pooped on your foot. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Your mom's. Why did your mom's dog do that? I mean, my dogs also don't have good reasons for doing any of the things they do, so. And yeah, there's still no pets at the apartment. I still haven't gotten a secret apartment pet yet. And I'm probably gonna get stuck at this apartment for another year. So we'll see if I eventually cave. It's It's your third favorite Nancy song. What are your other two? Yeah, no, I don't know why I thought you'd have a good explanation for that either. Sometimes there are no good explanations. Is this because I muttered about shitty things to talk about? Like me just like, oh, I got one! Shitty! Oh, glitter and swirls is swirls is fun. Ooh, I could sing. I think I might know Magical Girl Union. Do I know the second verse? Just wrapped up the morning shift. Squirrels. No. No squirrels. There are no squirrels in my songs. Is that true? That's not even true. Okay. Alright, songs about squirrels to appease you. Swirls would be such a different song. Do you want me to do glitter and swirls? I don't know. Squirrels are inevitable. I'm eventually gonna have to write you guys a glitter and squirrels song just so I don't glitter and squirrels. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Here is swirls, not squirrels. Maybe. I fought every type of hero, angels, lords, squads of police, but of all those who'd stand against me, there's a group I like the least. You see, right now I'm on a schedule. I just finished up the crime. There's an appointment I should head to, and I'm running short on time. When a voice cries, halt there, villain! So I turn to face my foe and see a group of preteen girls, and I'm like, no, please, no. Glitter and swirls, what can you do but shield your eyes as these prepubescent girls start twirling naked in the sky? Magical girls transform in blinding colors, flashing lights, and so I wait until they're clothed to blink the spots away and fight. They're always saying, don't look down on us, and yet they never act like pros. Come on, who shows up to a fight? Like, could you wait while I change clothes? And they can't all change together, that's too logical, and so I wait as one by one they change, which takes like half the episode up for their glitter and swirls. What can you do but shield your eyes as these prepubescent girls start twirling naked in the sky? Magical girls transform amidst these blinding bursts of light, and so I wait until they're clothed to blink the spots away and fight. And I'm so sick of hearing how they win because of love. If they win, it's because their high-pitched voices give me a migraine, and their light show mess my vision up. And it's convenient how they wait so long, and then the moment I relax, the second that I drop my guard, they all get done and they attack. And though I stand there waiting patiently throughout the transformation scene. When I just want to monologue, none of those bitches wait for me. So send some other heroes, keep those stupid girls away from me. Been all around the world and still no sight ignites more hate in me than glitter and swirls. What can you do but shield your eyes as these prepubescent girls start twirling naked in the sky? Glitter, glitter, glitter and swirls, flashes of color, blinding lights. And so I wait until they're clothed, then I suppose it's time to fight. Yeah. My lights are way too hot. Like, I turned off the air conditioning because it's been cool out, and but like I have all these YouTube lights right now, and that's probably part of the reason I'm doing all the annoyed rants tonight. It's just like temperature. Soon, you'll get me eventually. One of these days. All right. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Did I have anything else in my title? Where even is my title? Getting out, pacing, open mics, birthdays. I'm a secret. No, I think I covered it all. The secret thing was just like people at open mics don't expect me to be good. I don't know. And I'm bad at self-promotion, so still a secret. No, I don't know. The Weeaboo song. Okay, yeah. Weeaboo's an oldie. YouTube doesn't show you the title. Interesting. Yeah, so YouTube's showing me the title, but it's like in my tab, which is fascinating. I feel like it shows the titles on my phone. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not sure what else I have to rant about. That would be smart to rant about. There are some things I have strong opinions on, but they're not anime things. Huh. I don't know what to tell you. They're always constantly tweaking little things. We hate them for a while, but then we get used to them. And we hate them the next time they change. I think that's how it goes. The weather's still rainy, but the power has not gone out. I could do Fickle Day, although I don't know the bridge. Yeah, Fickle Day's a fun one. Fickle Day's also not particularly happy, but it's a vibe, maybe. Yeah, it's sort of about rain. I could totally do this at open mic, but I don't know if I want to, because I like making people laugh. I do when I'm performing live, and this one's just not that funny. I thought that I had been dressed for the weather, but the weather betrayed me again. Now I'm out in the cold without even a sweater. Hey there, sky, you're such a trickster, my old friend. And I knew if I left to grab my raincoat and the boots, then by the time I got back here, there would be snow. And when you get this way, there's just no talking to you. So I guess that's how today is gonna go. So turn my blue sky to gray. Fickle day, fickle day. Turn my blue sky to gray. Fickle day. Never obey. Fickle day, fickle day. What the weathermen say. Fickle day. 'Cause as the whole world gets gets warmer, you're still getting colder. There's nobody changing your mind. And if we all grew cold, I'm sure you'd still be warm. As the days all grow shorter, you hold out the light. So turn my blue sky to gray, fickle day, fickle day. Turn my blue sky to gray, fickle day. Never obey, fickle day, fickle day. What the weathermen say, fickle day. So I've had enough with predicting the weather. Who am I to say that things will get better? It's not a thing that tells me what we're looking for. If the rain keeps us in and the weather wins, so out into the storm I'm gonna go again. Winter, spring, fall, summer, show me what you have in store. Turn my blue sky to gray, fickle day, fickle day. Turn my blue sky to gray, fickle day. Never obey, fickle day, fickle day. What the weathermen say, fickle day. Turn my blue sky to gray, fickle day, fickle day. Turn my blue sky to gray, fickle day. Never obey, fickle day, fickle day. What the weathermen say, fickle day. Turn my blue sky to gray, fickle day. Yeah. Not too many jokes on that one. Just a little angsty weather song. Yeah, I did forget the bridge, so that definitely wasn't right. Angsty shower has a rainy moment. Oh, the line about what we're searching for, I don't think that's the real line. That's what I messed up. I don't know what the real line is. I just like, that line's gonna rhyme, so I'll make up that line. I know, but then I told you the secret. You didn't know, but I knew. But I shouldn't have told you, because they say don't do that. Yeah, angsty shower scene's fun. No, like, I feel like the other reason I'm sort of ranting about this stuff now is because, like, I'm actually, none of the stuff I'm ranting, well, about has happened, like, super recently, which is why I'm more able to rant about it. Even though I'm still not telling you much. I'm just, see, maybe this is the I'm a secret part, is because I'm like, I'm gonna rant about stuff, but I'm not actually gonna tell you anything. I'm a secret. It's a secret. It's all fine. I don't know what I just did with my voice. Rant. I don't know. You don't actually rant. Any rant I do right now could get too real very easily. I don't know. I feel like there's a few things that really like happened a few months ago that really bother me. And then there's just like various things that like pop up from times to time when I'm out and about, like open mic and karaoke and whatnot, that remind me of other things. And that's when I get like weirdly moody. But I don't know. So I think turning 30, it is sort of like And like with all the things that happen, I feel like this is like sort of a year where I'm just like learning to stand up for myself and set boundaries and um, let people know when I'm not okay with things, because I haven't always been good at it in the past. And as I said, I'm usually okay with a lot, so it takes a bit to get me to a point where like and it takes me a little bit of time to process in my brain whether I'm okay with things or not too. And I feel like in general, and like, well, people at open mics have been great, and for the most part, but I'm not always like the best at setting the boundaries and saying stuff, and I feel like people are good at like respecting all out boundaries, but people aren't necessarily good at like respecting maybes. Or like, and insecure people say maybe a lot, and I don't know. Everything's weird, and I don't really want to go too much further into it, but a little bit of both at times. And I think yeah, I'm never gonna I think it's figuring out what my boundaries are and then figuring out how to like tell people. It's a both thing for me, that I'm sort of learning this year. So I feel like also sometimes people take like anything that's not I don't want to talk about that. Like, I feel like sometimes if you're unsure about things, people take that as an opportunity, like, I need to convince you of this thing. Whereas it's not anything like anyone's going to convince you of. It's something you need to figure out for yourself, which is why you're unsure. So, yeah, I don't know that I want to talk about it. Like, I have people to talk to that aren't y'all. So, which, like, but see, so this is the thing where I was like, I never have things to talk about. And now I have things to talk about, but I shouldn't talk about them. Which is such like an interesting paradox to me. Because before, when I was vlogging, I would like be trying to come up with stuff to talk about, but I wasn't doing anything, so I didn't have anything to talk about. And now that I'm doing things, I certainly know a lot of YouTubers that would talk about all the things, but I'm just not that type of person. Like, so I will say like vague things, and I might write vague songs, but I won't say specific things or write specific songs. Maybe in like 10 years. Probably not. Be like, when I'm turning 40, I can be like, spill all the tea from my 30s. Probably not. Alright, I should probably just do one more song and then let it go. Because I don't know why I'm so weird in the stream. Don't be that worried about me. I'm fine. Like, now, anyways. But yeah, like, there's definitely some of this stuff that I feel like maybe I should talk about at some point, because I feel like it could be good for other people to hear about some of this stuff. But I think also Let It Go cover. I think also I've sort of started to realize that I think part of what like the villain origin story song and whatnot is about is I like at a certain I trust people pretty easily, or I have in the past, and I think that's unfortunately starting to change, and I don't really like that because I always sort of liked that about myself, that I was like open and trusting with a lot of people, and I'm starting to not be that way anymore. And I've noticed that when I meet new people at the open mics and whatnot. And I feel like some of it's good because not everybody's trustworthy. But it was kind of a shitty lesson to learn. I like people overall. I think a lot of them are great, and I think a lot of people have really good intentions, but like not everyone, which is something you know. You do sort of know that in general, but maybe I hadn't dealt with it before. So yeah, I think maybe I trusted some of the wrong people, and that's the vague version of things that went down, I guess. But yeah. So no, I wasn't. Well, not. No, that was unconvincing. I think my brain broke a little bit, but I wasn't like seriously. I wasn't attacked or anything. I think I just broke my brain because people weren't quite what I thought they were, and I kept trying to convince myself that they still were, and it weird mind games. And I'm you guys know that I'm gullible, so but yeah. So my brain broke, but I don't think anything else was permanently damaged, and my brain is okay now, for the most part. But I trust people less. So yeah. That's the gist of it. No, I mean it is a lesson. And I'm getting over it. And setting more boundaries and all of that. I feel like legit, I do feel like it could be good in the long run, but I kind of liked just trusting everyone and whatnot. Maybe that's so stupid. Like, kind of floating through life on a little bit of a bubble, and it popped, and and it's probably not that great to float through life on a bubble, so whatever, but you know. Oh no, I'm learning plenty of stuff. That's not the problem. This is not entertaining. What is content creation? This is just turning into a not therapy session. But like, I feel like because of that, because like some of this stuff might be good to talk about at some point, so other people don't like do the same things I did, but not yet. Yeah. No, I don't think I'm jaded yet. I'm just more cautious. Yeah. There was like the first situation happened, and a couple situations after that reminded me of that, and that made me like freak out a bit. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm actually jaded. I generally still think people are good, and I like a lot of them. But I don't like everyone anymore. But you probably shouldn't like everyone. Like, that's probably not a good thing. as I said, it takes a lot to get me to not like people. Content creation is whatever there's an audience for. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess a few of you haven't left, so. I mean, I feel like this stream only had. I can't even see how, like. I think, okay, yeah. Chat is your best friend. Well, see, but I'm not actually asking you your advice because I can't, I'm not even telling you the whole situation. Also, I feel like most of it is worked out by this point. But yeah, maybe I'll talk about it someday if I can figure out how. But I wouldn't count on it. You can just look for vague hints of it in the next few songs if you want. You'll probably find it, or the last few songs. Actually, just the last one. But yeah, no. So that's. I feel like I've been vague and like I felt like I was alluding to it so much that I had to say some of it. But so that's where I'm gonna leave it though. And you know, maybe it's a good lesson to learn when you're turning 30 anyway. Part of the switching over to badass, right? Setting those boundaries. But no, I'm still, you meet me in person, I'm still very like happy and whatnot. Maybe I'm just having a little bit of a moody day anyway. And it's too hot. I was kind of moody this morning when I got done with work. I don't know. Don't really know why. You guys are special though, because like this is a side I don't show to YouTube very much, is like the honest annoyed Nancy side. I show pretend annoyed Nancy a lot, but it's just the apartments. The lights that make me look pretty also make me way too hot. And I turned off the air so you wouldn't get the background noise, but I should probably leave the air on next time. You're special. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any song that would particularly like wrap up everything that this weird live stream has been. I don't know. Something upbeat. Well, that would be a change of pace for this live stream. Something upbeat. You say Nancy is confident, dominant, badass. Yeah, I'm a whole new person. We'll see. Maybe the tattoo. Change it. I don't know. No, I'm still gonna be like a nervous, pacing little bubble of a human being sometimes. Bubble is the wrong word. Little shell. No. I'm still gonna be a nervous, pacing little thing. A fair bit of the time, I think, but if I can learn to stand up for myself when it counts, that's what matters more. Yeah, let me know next time. Part of me is debating the it's like I don't feel like I need to write a song about turning 30. Bo Burnham did an amazing job, but I also feel like part of me feels like I should, because maybe there needs to be like a less angsty my life is falling apart song about turning 30, because I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. But all the songs are like, no, which is funny. It is a funny take. That's probably why all the songs are like, no, but I feel like it's fine. Write a song about turning 30 and turning badass, maybe. Like, you just need a different take on it. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm 30 and I'm sad song, because I'm I'm not, or if I'm sad, it's not because I'm 30. I don't know. It's also like one of those like life isn't a race thing, so we all go at our own pace, and if we're not where we want to be by 30, well, I'll get there next year. But also I have a procrastination song, so maybe you never get there. But like I just feel like it doesn't make that big a difference. 27 forever? See, well, okay, so it's interesting, like especially going out now, like I don't like going out to open mics and karaoke when like the college kids come in and whatnot. I am starting to get to the point where I'm like, I no longer relate to you that much. Well, I mean, I relate to them. It's also the type of college kids, let's be real, because it's the I didn't like I go out for karaoke and I go out for open mics, and I'll go out to like some like LGBT dance events or something in the Pittsburgh area, but I've never really been like drink party straight up person. I've been like, I will go out for an event that I like with a couple friends, or maybe I'll go out by myself for like good music and stuff. I think maybe it's just the party crowd that I don't relate to more than the fact that they're now like 7 years younger than me. But sometimes I'm like, oh wait, you're super different. Yeah. Although I feel like I'm gonna crack up a little bit when like Gen Z starts getting all the shit from Gen Alpha, just because I feel like Gen Z was pretty hard on millennials. And I also feel like it was a weird spot to be in, because like turning 30, so I'm millennial, but I'm like the bottom of it. Not the very border. There's a couple years of millennials below me, but enough that like there's not a huge difference in like the older Gen Z and the younger millennials. Like I feel like a lot of us like the same things and whatnot, but then there's this weird like pride about it. I don't know. It's strange. I don't remember millennials being that mean to Gen X, but maybe we were. I think TikTok also made it a bigger thing. I feel like I like all the Gen Z people I know in person. No, so I'm trying to figure out anime archetype. Anime archetype's reasonably upbeat. I don't wanna scream in my apartment building, so I'm not gonna rage quit. Anime archetypes reasonably upbeat. I just go look at some of my songs and figure out what I want to do. An origin story. No, I don't want to do that one. Magical Girls Union. Dark and gritty. Second season's upbeat. Weird. All upbeat. I guess we could do second season, or we could do like anime trope envy. Do I do that one for you guys much? Yeah. I am the youngest in my family, so the youngest in my family is now 30. Or almost 30. Yeah, because nobody has kids yet. I don't know if that will happen. COVID did ruin everyone's sense of time. I definitely used to joke that like everyone, the first year, but like it lasted so long. But the first year where we all did nothing, I kept saying that, you know, we should just not count this one. Like everyone, at least everyone who's over 21 should not have to count this year as a year that happened. Just all go say we're a year younger than we are because, yeah, it shouldn't count. But then it like went and weirdly lasted another 2 years, but not really. So that argument lost its validity. It was only like when we actually thought it would just be 2020 that I was like, okay, yeah, this shouldn't count. Remember when we thought it would just be 2020? Okay. Second season song? Oh. Or I don't know. I feel like some stuff happened during those years anyway. Well, I could do anime archetypes. I could do second season. I could do both. It's been over 2 hours. Okay, second season. Oh. Maybe. So this is good because, you know, it has, I feel like I say this, but I said this the last several times, gonna start picking up with the YouTube channel again. But I think I actually can if I get that song, Captive Entertainer, done with. And open mics are forcing me to practice and forcing me to want to write new things. And yeah, I feel like I actually am pretty inspired lately. So hopefully the YouTube channel will get going again in a more legit fashion. Instead of just me making very sporadic angsty content. So this might be a good song for that theme of getting things going again. Such a weird. More country songs. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll write honestly, an anime country song would be a funny paradox. Like anime country bop. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen you last, and sometimes I know it's best to just leave the past, but I can't help thinking about everything that we've been through. And lately I've been thinking that what's over should continue. Just like Baccano deserves another go, and Skip Beat, it felt incomplete. Dead Man Wonderland could take another stand. I'm thinking we should hit repeat. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun had just begun, and Panty and Stocking is still worth talking about. There's so many season 2s we've gone without. I know it's something I believe in, that baby, me and you deserve another season. Hey, can we say it's not the end? I'm thinking we could start again. No need to recap, let's dive in. Begin where we left off. We took a break and left alone. Said we'd come back, but we postponed. I'm thinking we have always known it wouldn't be enough. I know it's something I believe in, that baby, me and you deserve another season. It's been a bit since we began again, and I'm starting now to think that we could have just stayed friends. I can't help thinking that we somehow lost the meaning and the plot. And there's some things that happened that I'd rather we forgot. Last half of Sword Art Online was a waste of time, and Darker Than Black can have its season 2 back. Erika 7A, I want to be let go. Don't act like you didn't know. Sailor Moon Super S made me kind of depressed. Like Black Butler season 2, there's no denying it, it's true, it had a purpose. But can we just forget it and move on to Book of Circus? It doesn't have to end yet if you're thinking we should scrap it, but can we just pretend the second season never happened? Hey, can we say this wasn't real? It's starting to lose its appeal. It's not that bad, but I just feel that somewhere we went wrong. Not saying we should give it up, but lately it's been kind of rough. This needn't be the end for us, but here's to moving on. It doesn't have to end yet if you're thinking we should scrap it, but can we just pretend the second season never happened? We pretend all those rants I said didn't happen. I don't know. I'm still unsure what I should be vaguely ranting about and what I shouldn't. Hey, can we say that's not the end? I'm thinking we could start again. No need to recap, let's dive in. Begin where we left off. We took a break and left alone. Said we'd come back, but we postponed. I'm thinking we have always known it wouldn't be enough. It doesn't have to end yet if you're thinking we should scrap it, but can we just pretend the second season never happened? Wait. No. That's not how it's supposed to end. I know it's something I believe in, that baby, me and you deserve another season. Jesus. I totally zoned out and sang the wrong line to end on. We're doing another season now. That's the part to end on. Country folk is like probably where my vibe would be. All right. Well, thanks so much for being here, for sticking around, even if the live stream got a bit weird. Good thing is I'm not that big a YouTuber, so if I get weird in my live streams, only like 10 of you watch it. But yeah, so thanks for chilling with me, letting me vent a little bit, and do vague rants. I don't know if the rants will ever get more specific. I'm probably not gonna talk about that stuff anymore for a while. Never really meant to talk about it at all, so. Or I think I maybe meant to talk about just like the funny parts, but they're, what funny parts? There's definitely funny parts, but okay, thank you so much. There's definitely funny parts, but you have to know the shitty parts to know the funny parts, and this is why I'm not a good vlogger. How do people just put their whole lives on the internet? Like, what is that? That's my stuff. I put personal songs on the internet, but I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I do that a lot. That's part of the problem. Part of all of the problems. Thanks so much. Maybe we should write an overthinking song. That could be funny. Overthinking song, and then in the middle of the song you start overthinking. Yeah. All right, overthinking song. Okay. Also really bad at ending these things. So, bye. Don't touch my stuff. It's fine. Yeah. That's that simple. Okay. Bye.